Welcome to the short discussion video on the topic of jugular venous pressure. It is a relationship between the right hemodynamics, venous tone, and the volume of blood in a venous system. In systole, the JVP indicates the right atrial pressure. In diastole, JVP indicates the right ventricular end diastolic pressure and filling pressure. Which is the preferred vein to measure JVP? It is a right internal jugular vein. It is located between the two heads of a sternocleidomastoid raised in the right heart failure. This is the internal jugular vein between the clavicular head of sternocleidomastoid and the sternal head of sternocleidomastoid. Why we preferred the right internal jugular vein? As it is straight in course with the innominate vein to the superior vena cava and to the right heart. Also, there is no valves in the IJV. EJV, that is external jugular vein, has the valves. What is the preferred method to measure the JVP? It is a 2 scale and a TEP method. This is the 2 scale, like this is the distance and this is the distance, and this scale, the 2 scale and a TEP method. In supine, we measure in supine position with the patient in the 45-degree angle. What is the normal JVP? It is a 7 cm of H2O. First, we calculate it from the right atrium, the angle of Lewis, which is a 5 cm, and then we add the measurement from the angle of Lewis to the topmost point of a venous column, that is a 2 cm, that is a total 7 cm. Now, what are the causes of a JVP? Elevated JVP means more than 9 cm of H2O. It is first cause increase in the right ventricular filling pressure or decrease in the compliance of the heart. First is the right ventricular hypertrophy, right ventricular failure, right ventricular infarction, and the pulmonary stenosis. Includes this as a pulmonary arterial hypertension and the restrictive cardiomyopathy. Second is the right ventricular inflow obstruction, increase in right atrial pressure, tricuspid stenosis, right atrial myxoma. Third is due to the fluid overload. Example are the cirrhosis, renal failure, and excessive fluid administration. Then there is a SVC obstruction, last cause, and which cause the pulseless increase in the JVP. Now, what is the normal JVP waveform? This is the A wave, X, C wave, X dash descent, and this is also X descent, V wave, and Y descent. There are 3 positive, that is A, C, V, 3 positive waves, 3 negative means X, X dash, and a Y descent. A wave, it is due to the atrial contraction or systole. Abnormal A waves are, first is the prominent A wave, that is, this is a prominent A wave which is caused due to the forceful atrial contraction, decrease compliance of right heart. Giant A wave or cannon A wave, which is due to the forceful contraction of right atrium against the closed tricuspid wall. It can be irregular cannon A wave or regular. In irregular, cause is the atrioventricular dissociation, ventricular tachycardia, complete heart block, and in the regular AVRT, AVNRT, and junctional rhythm. This is the cannon A wave, this is the prominent A wave. A wave is absent in the atrial fibrillation, as there is no activity or there is a incorrect activity in a right atrium. X descent due to the atrial relaxation, this is X descent. Normal X descent seen in the constrictive pericarditis and other normal conditions. Prominent X descent seen in cardiac tamponade and restrictive cardiomyopathy. Negative or absent or reduced X descent, it's seen in the atrial fibrillation, poor right ventricular contraction, moderate to severe tricuspid regurgitation. C wave due to the upward bulge of closed tricuspid valve, and X dash descent due to the fall in the right atrial pressure during early right ventricular systole. V wave now, right atrial filling, it is due to the right atrial filling, increase in the atrial pressure. First, giant V wave, that is a tricuspid regurgitation caused by tricuspid regression, also show the Lancisi sign, that is a CV wave. The C wave and the V wave combine to form the CV wave, and there is a rapid Y descent also. Now, prominent V wave is seen in the ASD with the MR and the restrictive cardiomyopathy. Y descent, it is a diastolic collapse wave, downslope of V wave. Prominent Y descent seen in a chronic constrictive pericarditis which also show the M-shaped JVP and this prominent Y descent in this CCP called as a Frederick sign. Absent Y descent in a cardiac tamponade and the RCM, rapid Y descent in the tricuspid regurgitation and ASD with MR, slow Y descent in the tricuspid regurgitation, tricuspid stenosis, right atrial myxoma, and which is also called as the inflow obstructions. H wave is a small brief positive wave follow Y descent just prior to A wave, but it is only seen in the diastole, which is long. Special features: Kussmaul sign, increase in a JVP during inspiration. Normally JVP decrease during inspiration. This sign is positive in the chronic constrictive pericarditis and absent in the cardiac tamponade. This is the important point which is asked in MCQ. Kussmaul sign is absent in the cardiac tamponade. M pattern JVP, it is also seen in chronic constrictive pericarditis. This is a M-shaped JVP, which is due to the absent it is due to the prominent Y descent. Square root sign, it is seen in a cardiac tamponade, which is due to the absent Y descent. Now hepatojugular reflex. When we apply firm pressure to periumbilical region for 10 to 30 seconds, normal person transient rise of JVP is less than 1 centimeter of H2O. When positive hepatojugular reflex present, that is a JVP more than 3 centimeter for at least 15 seconds. Example, impending right ventricular failure and the tricuspid regurgitation. False positive hepatojugular reflex seen in COPD and false negative hepatojugular reflex seen in the Budd-Chiari syndrome. Thank you.